Hello, and how you doing? This is ClarencePlank, shoebox poet, reading a hint of poetry. So, as you may know, as like I had to take, I just took a week off. You know, just it just happened. But here we go. We are going to pick up on "Remain There." I often wonder about the things I missed out upon life. What I was meant for her, maybe remained there, moved here, went there, forgave, forgiven, says something more, or stays silent. It's all perplexing puzzle with no clear answer. There might be a universe and lives created from the choices I've made where I was supposed to zig instead of zagging all the time. Whereas I have regrets about things that can't be undone. They're written in stone, and I'm not a sculptor who can chisel away at the rock. I guess this is the point where you learn to move on and hope for the best. You live with your loneliness and find comfort in the peace it brings. Meanwhile, your mind barely remembers the touch of a woman's hand. Kind words and kisses, lazy mornings wrapped in the cozy blankets, those things fade away in the dark as your skin becomes numb. The next one's called Leftovers, or Leftover Dreams. Falling pieces of ash dot the night like snowflakes, dancing in the chilly air. It's the remnants of leftover dreams, something you and I once whispered between these thoughts and tender kisses. The ones we used to do as the candles flickered, creating long shadows of delight as I touched your curves in an embrace. I can still feel the warmth of you in my memory. It's all gone, all burned away into the abyss of dreams and shallow thoughts. Only embers remain, only pieces remain. If only you stayed a moment longer. Another one, or another poem here is called Something Familiar. It's funny how memories work when you recall something familiar. The warmth of your smile eludes me when I think of you. The memory dissipates into the murky dark of the things I once knew was fluid. The reflection of you and I dance on the surface of time, where they washed away in the flow of life. How do you remember those pieces where time has worn away your smile from my mind? So much else I fail to remember for the first time. We made love, pieces fade, of how you tasted when my lips met your skin, the rhythm of your body coursing beneath my fingers. This poem right here is called Film Flickers. They tell you to expect the unexpected, so nothing surprises you. Then they ask you to trust in the divine, that everything will be fine. You watch with tears in your eyes, the world burns, and no one lifts a finger to stop the destruction of human lives. The film flickers on the TV screen of dying, injured, and lost lives. But it's the story of the rich who waged a war against a poor enemy, using makeshift weapons to fight a losing battle with tanks, planes, and artillery. This next poem is called Decayed Hope. And it's basically, the poem is a Continuation, basically, because it's a word prompt. Expect the unexpected as we charge into the flames of smoke and bliss, where wonders rise from the ashes only to die among decayed hope of reality. Lost family and friends drowning in the tides of foolish pride. For living out in the country, there are a lot of airplanes flying over today. Actually, yeah. This next one's called Scars of Abuse. Brown skin wears the scars of abuse and misuse, mistrust and dissociation. The cracks spread across your skin like lightning painting in a night sky. Each arc a seed of dismay between the strikes and decay. Wounds run deeper in the time it took to create them, which sting more when it comes to abuse. The sting of cat's claws or at the hands of a mother. It doesn't matter about the color of the skin when it comes to abuse. Those wounds run more profoundly deeper than any ocean in the mind of a child. So, two more. Somewhere between the brush strokes, ridges rise from the canvas, indigo illusions painted by an artist. Trying to capture her essence, every word creates a shape for a letter. Painted on a canvas is a beauty written in blue. Something sensual lurks there between the curves of her smile. And this last one's called In a Verse. Frosted color lipstick smeared on glass, a breakup in blue in a verse or two. So thank you for being here. Sorry about not, doing this. Just been working on other things, mostly fantasy football, playoffs. So, but y'all take it easy. I will hopefully see you soon.